Hey there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be playing with my gel press and making a cute little daiquiri card, and I think it's super yummy and perfect for this season. So let's start out with our background. This is the mini Slimline Monstera die. This makes a complete background for your mini Slimline sized card, so 3 by 6. I cut it once from super dark green and once from light pink, and I'm going to layer them up to create a little pink shadow behind those leaves. And gluing this together is pretty easy. The opening in the leaves are kind of small, so I was able to just like go over it all squiggly like and adhere those together. And I love that little pop of pink in the background. Then this will get mounted onto my mini Slimline card, but I don't want that little extra pink piece to show, so I just trimmed it off with my scissors. So I've creased my card, and then I can just glue this right on top for a white background to show through. Now I have the Island Cocktail Stamp and Coordinating Die Set. We're going to be using the strawberries. I've been doing a lot of strawberry things lately. And I'm stamping the 2 strawberries, the mint leaf, the straw, and the daiquiri glass, the cocktail glass. And I'm going to do that 2 times just because I need 2 of the cocktail glasses. So now it's time to make our strawberry beverage. I am taking some pink ink from Ink on 3 and pressing this little mini ink cube right down to my 5 by 7 gel press. And then I can take one of those daiquiris and press it down so it picks up the ink off my gel press. Now you can see this isn't like it's colored in. It has a lot of variation. Darker spots, lighter spots, and I love that look for this kind of beverage. So I'm going to keep doing that until I get the look I want, and the layers is going to help me have some darker areas and some lighter areas. So I just have fun doing this. I love doing this kind of thing. So this is like the best part of the card for me. I decided to give one layer a little spritz of water, and that was the magical layer right at the end, right on top. So I am loving how this turned out. So once that's dry enough, I'm going to use the coordinating die, and I'm going to cut out just the drink part. You'll see there's a cup die, and then there's this die, and so I can cut out just that middle piece. So then I can layer it on top of the one that has not been pressed onto my gel press, just like that. But in order to die cut out all the things, I'm going to add some color to the other images. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a shadow with my B01 marker on this glass, and that's going to just kind of bring it to life a little bit. And then I can color in my strawberries. I'm going with like a really bright pink to kind of match the color of the drink. And so that's why this one, this RV06 is like almost fluorescent, but I like kind of have fun coloring up my strawberries different colors of red, so I just went with it. For the leaves and the mint, I'm using G28 and YG67. I wanted a really dark green, and these are just going to play into the colors that are already in my background and already in my drink, and so I think that it's really fun to kind of have the matchy-matchiness. Anybody else into matchy-matchiness out there? So I don't know, it just makes me happy when things coordinate well together. So there we go, and I do end up adding a little bit of that same B01 to the straw. And everything needs a white highlight. At least, you know, most of the time I feel inspired to add a white highlight to things that I color. So that's what I'm doing with my white gel pen. This is the size 8 marker. I like this one, or use this one the most. I feel it's a good in-between size. Sometimes I do pull out a 10 if I want like a thicker line, but you know, just pick the one that makes you happiest. All right, we can die cut out all of these things now with their coordinating dies. I'm just using some low tack tape to hold them in place, and I'll run them through my die cutting machine. Now there's this die right here that will cut out the very tip top of the glass. So I decided to do this and see if I liked the look, and it's going to remove that piece so I'll have an opening there. And then I decided, well, I could take that same die and die cut it from a color and fill that in. So you could leave it open or you could fill it in. Really, it's up to you. But you can see I'm gluing my little daiquiri there. Mine's a virgin daiquiri because I don't need any alcohol in my life. Yeah, yeah, you make your drink how you want, but mine's non-alcoholic. All right, so I filled that in with a scrap of that gel press print, and now I can start putting things together, and I like how I can have the pink behind the straw. So I just put some of that low-tack tape there. It's kind of going to be like a placeholder so I can get the things all situated, and then I'll use some foam squares and some glue and, you know, behind the scenes magic to hold it all together. So there goes my little top part. And then I have my strawberry and my mint I'm going to add. So this doesn't really cut a slit, so I decided to make that a little bit bigger and stick my strawberry into the cup and then add my little mint behind that. So here I'm going to just add little dots of glue behind and kind of start arranging things how I want them to go. I like liquid glue for this because if I need to move something around, I totally can. All right, I used foam squares on the back of this to hold it in place. I don't know why I didn't show you that, but you know, foam squares like this. And then I'll stick my extra strawberry down at the bottom for just a little cute decoration. Yeah, I wasn't sure where to stick it. I feel like I need to move it down now that I'm watching this. All right, I brought out this Popsicle Die Set and just used the words that said, "You're the coolest." And I like this because you could eventually create this to be any kind of card that you wanted. You're the coolest. You open it up, it says happy birthday. You're the coolest. Thank you. You're the coolest. I miss you so much. You know, like you could customize this by whatever you put on the inside of the card, because at this moment I wasn't sure exactly what I'm going to use it for. Sometimes we just play with our stuff and, you know, you don't always know. Do you ever do that? Or do you make your cards specifically when you need them? You know, there's times like that too, where you make a card for a specific occasion. So this one, I can decide later what I want it to be. So I'm just attaching my sentiment right over the top of the glass, and you can still see how cool that gel press print is in there. And now it's time for embellishment. These are the Morganite Muse rhinestone embellishments. I love the rhinestones from Trinity, and they have every color, just like every color. So you can match them to your cards, and I think they add a fun touch to any card. You know, I'm using them all the time. So that completes my mini slimline card with my strawberry daiquiri on there. It could be like a strawberry mint mojito too. Well, you know, I like smoothies. That's what I like. We're gonna say it's a smoothie. Whatever you want to be in that cup, you can have it be, right? I thank you so much for stopping by. If you want more inspiration from Trinity Stamps, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook too. And I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Happy stamping! Bye!